Hello, my name is Mike May, and welcome to Conversations. And today we have us Renae Luginbuhl, right?
Correct.
Now, there's a story behind this. I had your cousin on, Chris Luginbuhl, and 4 or 5 times I had to say, can you help me with your name again? And then we shot something at the Elks Club in Vernon, and they had a huge elk there, and I thought, oh, this is nice. And it was donated by Mary Luginbuhl, who was somebody's mother or wife, and they wanted to know. So this area is lousy with the Lugan. Wherever I turn around, there's a Luginbuhl.
Yes, there's a lot of us.
Okay, not that there's anything wrong with that. Okay, so who are you?
So my name's Renae Luginbuhl, like you said. I'm a cousin to Chris, and he runs Become Part of the Solution, which is a nonprofit that helps alcoholics and addicts get into sober living. And he helped me a ton. I'm a recovering addict. I was just over 5 years ago, I was homeless and addicted to crack cocaine. And I always knew growing up that my cousin Chris had helped people and was an amazing person, but I never realized until I needed help how amazing and wonderful he is with recovering addicts, because he was there for me no matter what. When I had no faith in myself, Chris had the faith in me. And when I got out of treatment, Become Part of the Solution helped me. And it paid for almost my first year at sober living houses up in Canaan, Connecticut.
Oh, okay.
Which gave me a really good foundation. I had to move away from the area because they always say change people, places, and things.
Yeah.
So that gave me a good foundation for my recovery. For then I felt ready, I could move back to the area, which now I'm grateful I can live with my mom and be back in this area. And,
Hi, Mom.
And be the daughter I was meant to be. Now what I've gotten into, I work full time at Aldi, but I also...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Which one?
Aldi right in Vernon.
Oh, we live a mile from there. Oh.
Yeah, and I love it. I love my customers there. I also help out part-time at my cousin's restaurant, Monet's Table in Talland.
I love Monet. Can you get me a deal?
Yeah, she's got good food.
Oh, free? No.
Yeah, yeah. If you work there, you can get half price.
Oh, really? Oh.
So
I don't work there, but I just eat there. Okay.
She's got great food.
Oh, wow.
So last year I was out. I had to have carpal tunnel surgery on both hands. And I'm a member of Narcotics Anonymous. It saved my life. And when I was out, there was a gentleman in the rooms who lost his mother. And his mother used to be really into quilting. And he knew that I liked to sew these little hearts, and I'd put lavender in them. So she had a bunch of fabric. So his girlfriend reached out to me and said, listen, we're just going to throw it away. Do you want to come? And I'm like, sure. So my mom and I went over to the house to look at what this woman had. And little did we know that her whole house was filled with beautiful, quilt store quality fabric, wool products, felt products. And I was out on leave for my hands.
Oh, okay.
So it was perfect time to sort through all this stuff, and it was like a treasure hunt. And I got to go through all of this, and it was such a gift, but that got me into doing what I do today now on the side. I call it Second Chance Bag Revival.
Right.
And so what I do is I get different size bags at thrift stores, mostly Savers, and I give them a second chance.
So you go out and buy stuff.
Yep.
And then you...
I got a second chance on my recovery. So I found a passion now where I love to add things to these bags that would be thrown away or discarded, and then also fabric that was going to be thrown away. I'm using that, and I sew it onto bags, or I add patches. Also, there's a woman that donated. She used to make stockings for Neiman Marcus for years, and
By
she'd sell them.
stocking, you mean
Christmas stockings.
Oh, Christmas stockings.
Yep.
Oh, I thought you say, okay, but Christmas stockings.
Yeah,
Oh,
she would
okay.
make all these like really elaborate Christmas stockings
Oh, okay.
for Neiman Marcus. And another cousin reached out to me and she said, you know what, this woman said she's too old now, she can't do it anymore, and was wondering if you would like any of this vintage things. And I said, of course. My poor mom, the living room is now filled with all my sewing.
Thanks, Mom.
But so I have her things too. So when I find more vintagey looking bags, I use her things on that. And I've just found such a love, like it's peaceful for me.
Yeah.
It brings relaxation. And I remember last winter, I was sitting there and I had the fire going. The dogs were snoring on the floor. And I had music playing.
It was a Hallmark movie.
And I was sewing, and I said, you know what? I was filled with so much gratitude, because I'm like, if you would have told me 5 years ago that like this would be my peace, I would have told you you were crazy, because I honestly could not get even an hour together of not using drugs. That was, you know, the only thing I cared about. So I'm really grateful, but that's what I do today. That's a little bit about me.
Well, I remember because this was, I don't know, a year or so ago, my wife and I were going to Crystal Lake, and we said, oh, let's go to that Ellington Deli. They have nice food.
Yeah.
And I walked and I was looking, and there was a display of interesting looking stuff. And I said, oh, what's this? And then there was a little thing that says a second, what is it again?
Second chance bag revival.
Second chance bag. It's, oh, this is somebody. And I took like a card. I don't know if I emailed you then, but then like a few months later, I go to the Ellington Farmers Market. I never get out of Ellington, what can I say? And I pass by and I go, wait a minute, that's the thing. And so that's how we met
Yes.
in person. And this is a plaque you made, and this is like, well, let me read this for you. Second Chance Bag Revival. I am a recovering drug addict who once wandered through the darkest places void of hope. Hitting rock bottom gave me the push to seek change. In recovery, I discovered a passion for creating refurbished bags, transforming discarded pieces into something beautiful, much like my own life. Today, I live a life filled with purpose and joy, stitching together a future I never thought possible. I recover out loud, sharing my story to inspire others. Everyone, like these bags, deserves a second chance. We all have the potential for renewal, refurbished with love, Renae. So that certainly is a beautiful story. Now, when did you first do your first bag? Like, how did this idea come?
My first bag, honestly, was last year.
Oh, really? That soon?
Was just last year, and I have just, I can't stop. I love it. That was my first bag. It was when I was out for the carpal tunnel surgery.
Oh, I see.
And my friend in NA, his mom, he had given me that fabric. I started just messing around with it. But like before that, I was always sewing these little hearts.
Oh, so you had.
And I would
that's
put
right.
lavender in them, and I would leave them for people to find, or like if people had anniversaries in the program, I'd give them a little heart and stuff. And then I always was like, I want to do more. Like, and then my mom, I think, had a bag from the dollar store, and I said, can I try sewing on that? Because I can add more stuff than I can on a heart.
That sounds good.
And then it just was like, I couldn't stop. I just keep doing more and more.
Okay, well, what we're going to do in a minute, we're going to take a break, and then we're going to take a look at some of your work. So we'll be right back. Thank you. Okay, welcome back. This is Conversations with Renae Luginbuhl. I'm learning how to pronounce that. And now this is a sample of your work. and you say that each thing has a story. So I'm just going to grab this. So here's a little bag, and it says, "Girls are made of magic." So what's the story behind this?
So this is just, I like to do little inspirational bags because we all need to feel that inspiration in our lives. For this, once again, I got this at a secondhand store, this bag, and then I added the patch and the little flowers. So just like to make little things that, you know, make us feel positive. We have enough negativity, I feel like, right now in life.
So the bag you bought, and then you have like patches and things, and then you say, well, I'm going to put this here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just decide what I'm going to add. I look at it and pick out the colors.
Okay. Now here's something that looks a little more elaborate. This says, okay, be kind.
So for this one, again, second-hand bag, and then be kind. And I always love to pick out the thread, like to match something in the background.
Oh, okay.
And then I added these little starfish with the thread that matches as well.
Okay. And it almost looks like kelp or something.
Yep.
Like an undersea kind of thing. Okay. Very nice. Now, this.
I love this one.
Yeah, I know. This is anybody old enough to remember the cone heads? Is that who that is?
Yep.
So
But a butterfly.
a butterfly cone head. Okay.
So once again, a second chance bag, and I've added this embroidery piece. I don't know, like I look at them like, to me this matched, so I added it on. Why not? They're great bags too. Like this one actually came with the original price on it.
Oh.
But someone
can't
was
show that.
someone was just going to give it away.
Oh.
And then inside of each of my bags, I have my story, and then I usually put like a little heart,
Oh, okay, yeah.
little wooden heart, or a little wooden flower.
Okay. Now, where did you get, like this is a very elaborate applique, is that what you'd call that?
Yeah.
Where'd you get this?
I honestly can't remember where I
Okay.
got this one, but I get them all over. If I
Okay.
see them, I just grab them.
Okay, so just boxes and boxes.
Oh yeah,
of
if
things.
you could see my mom's living room,
Uh-oh.
you would be
Sorry, Mom.
astonished.
Yeah.
But she said she'd rather have that than what I was doing before
Okay,
with
yeah.
my life.
Okay, progress, okay. Okay, now you pick one out. Pick one out you want to tell us.
So like this one right here, this piece that I put on is from that woman that used to make the stockings for the Christmas stockings for Neiman Marcus. So this is really cool. This was just a piece of old ribbon that was mixed in this container, and I picked it out because of the color. I liked it with this purse. And then like this one too, says we're all mad here with Alice in Wonderland.
Alice in Wonderland. Oh,
And then
all right.
this is the felt that I got from my friend's mother that passed
Oh, I
away.
see.
So I cut out the felt, and then I take this embroidery thread that has all different colors,
Okay.
and I learned how to make little French knots. These are
Oh.
little knots I made around here just to tie it all in.
So now this is one of the appliques from like Neiman Marcus or something?
No,
Oh,
this is just one that I found, but then
Okay.
all the stitching I did here and cut out this, and I did the French knots here.
Okay. Now, why is that? So how do you do a French knot? I mean, there's French toast or...
That's
so
definitely,
what does that mean?
so you take your needle and you have to wrap the embroidery thread around it 3 times while holding it tight, and then put it back down through the hole and pull it, and it makes that little French knot.
Okay, and it doesn't come undone
No.
if it's done right.
No.
Okay.
And then like I have little kids ones I do.
Okay. A kitten with yarn. Oh, okay, my granddaughter might like something like that. Do you have anything with unicorns? She loves unicorns.
I do have
Oh, you
things at
do?
home.
Okay.
I'm always at farmers markets and craft fairs now.
Okay.
And then over here, I have more of the vintage looking stuff. So like these are also from the woman from Neiman Marcus, like these old little flowers I put on the old purses here.
And now this, again, this is very elaborate.
Yes, this is pretty. So I add this flower to these bags here.
And that's a Neiman Marcus flower.
Yes,
Okay.
It is.
And that was the store in New York, right? Or maybe it still is?
correct.
Okay.
Yep. I think they're still there. I really like this one too. This one is a positive one. Look for the light.
Okay. And then a butterfly, something else that is reborn in a way.
Yes, it reminds me actually of my friend that just passed away last year. And she always, when she'd see butterflies, felt like it was her parents. And so every time I sew something with a butterfly, I think of her.
Oh, okay. Right.
What else?
Well, now this one looks like something Prince Charles or somebody.
Yes, this is another piece from the vintage stocking. So I found this. I got the purse at Savers.
Okay.
And then this, I just liked how it looked on here. I thought it fit with this bag
Very nice.
for like a fancy little night out. Why not?
Hey, looking good. Okay.
And then if you like birds, I have the bird one too.
Okay. So now, how long does it take? Okay, so this is, how long would it take you to, let's say, do something like this? Because you've got the purse, and then you've got this applique, then to get that sewn on and from beginning to end.
It all depends, because what I'll do a lot of times is I'll start it, and then like I'll have to leave for work. So sometimes
okay.
I actually pack it for work. So on my lunch break, I work on it after I eat my sandwich, and then when I come home. So it's like I don't really sit down and finish all the time. Like I pack it just because I like that peace of mind. It's my little meditation, I should say.
It's a good thing you don't do woodworking. You can't throw a chair into your purse and take
Or a
that.
saw.
Now let's see, what was another one? Now this again is, here's one.
So for this one,
Okay.
I just added this. This was like from a blanket.
Oh, really?
Mom and I had gone up to Maine in an antique shop. She found this like kind of blanket thing. It's a bunch of these all sewn together. And we got those, and I just cut them apart and sewed them on different bags. The bag came like this, but I liked the bag, but I knew I had to add something so it would get the second chance, so I added that.
So this is another form of recycling.
Absolutely.
Okay. Now here's, I think I had asked about that one. Now here's,
Yeah. So this one reminds me of my friend I was just talking about, Amy, that passed away, the one with the butterflies. So I had to get this bag. It had the A already on it.
Okay, that was already on
I
it.
felt like she was in the store with me that day.
Okay.
So I'm like, you know what? I got to get this one, and I added this flower.
Okay. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, well, this is really, really beautiful stuff. What we'll do, we're going to take another break, and then we'll come back and you can tell us more about your life story and how all this came about. So
Sounds
we'll
good.
be right back.
Thank you.
At Community Voice Channel, you learn television production with hands-on experience. Our programming comes from volunteers, just like you. For more information on how to volunteer, call 860-645-1454 or visit www.cvcct.org. Don't just watch TV, make it.
Okay, welcome back to Conversations with Renae Luginbuhl. And you just showed us this very imaginative, beautiful work there. Now, have you ever thought of teaching a class? People teach cake decorating and everything. That might be an interesting class, like at a high school or a group. Bring materials.
Honestly, that's never gone through my mind.
Okay.
Because you know what? I am hard on myself and never even think I do a nice job. Like, I have to hear it from my mom, and then I don't trust her, and then other people tell me, we're hard on ourselves. But I haven't thought of that. I think I would definitely think about that, but I would wait a little while. Right now, I'm just trying to get myself established at farmers markets and craft fairs. And also, one thing I wanted to mention is, I wanted to get the word out. Like, if anyone ever needs help and they think that there's not hope, and you're out there on the streets, or even if have a roof over your head and feel like there's no hope for recovery, it is possible. And feel free to reach out to me, or there's a lot of us, where we thought hope was void, and we have now found it.
Now, what's Chris's group again?
Chris has become part of the solution.
Okay, well, we'll put that at the bottom here, like an email or
Sounds
something,
great.
and people can check that out.
Yeah,
call that.
he answers that phone 24/7, and like feel free to email me or reach out on my Instagram page. I have an Instagram page. It's under Second Chance Bag Revival. Always willing to help an addict or alcoholic in need.
Okay, so now you've been doing this for what, just a year or two, you said?
So the bags I've been doing little over a year. So April was a year
Oh,
I've
really?
been doing
Okay.
the bags.
Okay. So where would you like to see this in, let's say, a couple of years or 5 years?
Honestly, I would just still like to be having that nice fire going
Okay.
with the dog snoring around me, mellow music playing, and me just pitter-pattering around doing it. Like, if it goes somewhere, that would be great. But, like, it brings me peace where it's at right now.
Okay. Now let's see. So you're doing this with handbags. What might be something else we could do this with? Handbags. What's another item? Scarves.
Could be clothing
clothing.
sometime, but could be secondhand clothing.
Yeah, 'cause if
I
you-
did one time, like a while before the bags, I got some T-shirts and I was
Okay.
sewing like hearts onto them and stuff. But I don't know. Right now, this is where I'm stuck for a while. So we'll see what's to come.
Okay. All right. Because again, the stuff looks very, very nice.
Thank you.
Now, you said you've been like in recovery like for 5 years, and Chris got you into that, and then they were able to finance you, and that was in Canaan, you said?
Yep, Canaan, Connecticut. I was at a sober house up there.
And that was 5 years ago.
Yes,
So, okay, after you get out of there, you came back to where?
Ellington, Connecticut.
So you came back to your hometown?
Yep, I had like a year and a half clean.
Okay.
And then I moved back to Ellington, Connecticut.
So you were in Canaan, like for a year and a half?
Yeah, well, I went to treatment, and then I moved to a sober house. I went to treatment up in Kent, Connecticut.
Oh, Kent, okay, yeah.
And then I moved to a sober house down in New London area,
Oh, okay.
which was like, there was a total of 19 women in one house, and it was cutthroat. They were not out for, like, everyone was not out for your best. And the first 2 years of my recovery, I went through some really dark, dark times of depression, you know? So it was best for me to get out and moved up to Canaan, where there was only 4 women in the
Oh, I
sober
see.
house, and it was a lot more peaceful. And still, I was in and out of psychiatric hospitals dealing with depression,
Yeah.
really, really bad. And void of hope in the rooms. I was really depressed, but I moved back to this area. I had a really good sponsor, and I kept showing up at meetings no matter what. And she kept telling me, like, it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. And even though I didn't believe her, I kept going to meetings. She'd make me come out after the meetings to friendlies, and I'd be the one crying in my soup,
Yeah.
while others were like happy and all this. And I'm like, what is wrong with these people?
Yeah.
Like, how are they happy? But I like trusted this sponsor with my life. And then, you know what, I think it was around 2.5 years clean, it started lifting the depression.
Oh, okay.
And I finally, like, honestly could feel hope in my life, and like started seeing the beautiful gifts of recovery. And now it's like I'll go through my downtimes,
Yeah.
but now I know through the program that it's not forever. Like, my whole perspective has shifted being in the rooms. I'm been able to look at things differently and realize nothing's forever. Like, it ebbs and flows, and it's a wave. It's not the end of the world. It's a beautiful program, and I have a good, strong network of women in the program. And my sponsor, I can't speak highly enough. And, you know, working through the 12 steps of the program has definitely been a journey. I go at a slow pace, but that's my pace.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
recovery's no race. I'm just so thankful of where I am today.
So now how long were you back in Ellington, and then you got your job at Aldi's?
Yep. So I moved back here, I think around 1.5 years clean. So I got the job at Aldi's around when I was back here probably around 6 months. Mm-hmm. So 3 years ago.
So so you've been working at Aldi's for 3 years.
Correct.
And then how long at Monet's Table?
Oh, Monet's Table on and off my whole life.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when I would
Oh.
move back to the area, because she's
Oh.
my first cousin. It
Oh,
was
really?
my uncle's farmhouse.
Oh, good grief.
My mom's brother, he just passed, but it was his farmhouse where he
Oh, good
raised the
grief.
kids.
Oh, my goodness. Huh.
Yeah.
Well, this is very encouraging because, again, you said 5 years ago, you had hit bottom, but 5 years later, you're working 2 jobs, you've got a part-time business, you're talking about things to other people. So that's very, very encouraging. Something in 5 years, that's quite a change, and that's certainly very, very positive. So, is there anything you'd like to leave us with?
Just want to pretty much say, like, there's hope, no matter what. Like, even like for the parents, if you have a kid that's struggling, don't give up hope. Because I have a mom that never gave up hope, and if she would have, like, who knows? Like, there's always hope, no matter what. That's the bottom line. That's what I want everyone to know.
Thanks, Mom. She's been keeping an eye on us over there. Okay, well, Renae, thank you very much for coming. Thank you. I'm glad we finally connected.
Me too.
And if you want more information on her and the program, we'll put stuff at the end of the show. So thank you for joining us. Thank you, Renae. Thank you for joining us tonight. And I'm Mike May, and we'll hope to see you around.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.